Hey guys, Brett here. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager, and we're going to start a new career mode today. We're going to head on in. We're going to go with tutorials off. Of course, we know what we're doing, or at least we think we do. We're going to go for long session length, American dollars, day, month, year. Can we go to? Let's go to British pounds. Why not? We're going to go with the Formula 1 2017 mod, brand new mod that's just came out. Make sure everything else is turned off. Okay, continue. So I'm going to quickly put in my details as usual. 3rd of the 9th, 1996. I'm not that young, but anyway, we can pretend. Australasia. We're going to be Australian. We're going to be. Should we be an ex-driver or Politico? Don't think it really matters. Let's go ex-driver. Let's give ourselves this hairstyle, a current sort of hairstyle. And let's just go for a bit of stubble. No glasses. That'll do. That'll be me. So continue on. We're going to choose a new team. You can see here we've got Formula 1, Formula 2 and GP3 with this new Formula 1 2017 mod. So we're going to go for Formula 1. Skip through this video. You've got AMG, Ferrari, Red Bull Racing, Williams, Force India, McLaren, Renault, Toro Rosso, Haas and Sauber. So we're going to go with Red Bull because I'm Australian, because Dan Ricciardo's here. That's the only reason why. He's also got a pretty awesome teammate, as we know. He's doing pretty well so far this season. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of Formula 1 races this season, but from what I've seen, he's been doing fairly well. So we're going to have, obviously, Ricciardo and Verstappen. First event is in Sydney. Great news. So the first thing I want to do is go straight into our car, have a look. So we need to focus on reliability. So I want to get engine, gearbox, brakes done first. Okay, that's what we want to do. Now, as far as what we do for this season is in designing new parts. Where are we? Engine 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and 1st. So we're really lagging behind, or lacking in engines. So only making 748,000 per race. So I'm not making a lot, but we'll go into engine, plus 10 top speed, plus 10 reliability. That's probably not great, but I mean, it's not too bad, I suppose. Okay, continue on. Enough £1,000,000 down the drain already. Quickly check our mail. So welcome to Red Bull Racing from Michelle Mahoney. Daniel said hi. Max has said hi. Andrew Newey saying welcome from the design facility. So report on the Red Bull races from Johan Monet. Ricciardo is one of the better drivers. In Formula 1 world terms, Max is one of the stronger drivers, which is good news. Target for 2016 season. Let's go for 3rd. I think it's probably the best we can do, I think. So the ERS, engine recovery system, which is good. So we've got the charge, we've got hybrid mode, and also the boost mode, or power mode. 3-stage qualifying, which is good news. So we've got our car already sorted here. We're designing a new part. Let's have a look at our HQ. So factory is only 3 or 4. Helipad is full. Tour centers max level reached, only plus 40,000 pounds per race, which isn't much. Wind tunnel we've got, so we really need a test track, which we don't have yet, do we? No. 8 million pounds, which we don't have the money to spend yet either. But we're going to be making 748,000 per race. Let's have a look at our drivers now. So we've got Sebastian Buemi as our number 2 driver. Buemi, whatever you want to call him. But look at Max Verstappen, 22 months. He's only 18 years of age. We want him to stay in this team as long as possible. Ricciardo's only 26, so he can stay here for a little while longer. It's good news. We've got Adrian Newey, lead designer, which is 4.5 stars. 4.5-star mechanic here with Chris Gent. And Lee Stevenson, 4 and a bit stars. So he's got Lightfoot wet tyres and pit stop guru tyre changes, that will help a little bit, I think. So let's quickly have a look. That's people that are in teams. Who's not in a team? So Mick Schumacher, Daniel Abt, Nelson Piquet, Maldonado, Robert Kubica. There's a few guys there, but we're pretty much. We want to scout everybody really, but I only want to scout younger guys, to be honest. Anybody above 20, we're not going to bother scouting. I mean, we're not going to need another driver anytime soon, but I want to get these guys scouted as soon as possible, just in case. Oops. So you can see there's still Predator Racing Group in GP3. There we go, that's enough, guys. So finances, have a quick look. So next year's budget, we'll put it at $1 million just to make sure we're getting plenty of money. So only 500,000 each race. No empty sponsor spots just yet. We've got Siemens here. He'll be gone in 6 races. So we've got Red Bull home bonus of ×3 for Austria. No home bonus, none. So that's 550 per race, nothing per race, 300,000 per race. Okay, righto. Well, let's continue on. So going to the Australian Grand Prix, as it says here, the Sydney Grand Prix. Is Roberts going to retire? Fan reaction to Britain's appointment is mixed. Okay, and James Allen wants an interview. Let's talk to James. Red Bull Racing, obviously one of the better teams in the championship, and expectations are sky high. What do you think you're up to the task? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Daniel Ricciardo is seen by the fans as a top driver. I'm lucky enough to have inherited 2 great drivers. That'll do. Right, you expect to finish 3rd in team's championship. Is that accurate, or do you expect we can do better? We can do better, I promise. Fan favourite racer a few years back. I know the ins and outs. It should be fine. Beautiful. Finish interview. That'll do. That'll be our first and last interview for the season. You guys know I hate doing interviews. Someone's whinging about a wind tunnel already. 40% chance of rain. Wind tunnel. It's great they have a wind tunnel, but there's no chance of seeing it upgraded. Well, there is, but if you want to give me some extra money, we'll do it. Anyway, let's jump in and grab another engine. This is all we can do because we don't have a test track. So +10. +10 to max, 20 to max, 25, 40. That one there, +5, +40. Build part. Done. It's going to take a little bit of money out of our pocket, but that's fine. All these parts are fairly good, so let's grab these ones now. Boost them a little bit. So our current engine is 924, so it's only gone up to 957, so it's not a big improvement, but hopefully it's going to help us a little bit. Let's we're not gonna. What aren't we gonna build? Let's have a look at our car. So we'll do gearbox. We can do brakes, but we're not doing anything else. Okay. So gearbox and brakes we can do. So we'll boost those eventually. So we won't touch any of those. We might do gearbox and brakes as well if we get enough money. That is. Here's the anticipation for the Sydney opener. So we're travelling to Sydney Grand Prix today. Your team's performance with better staff. We can't get much better staff than that, you idiot. Anyway, so we're going to go for 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. Let's go for 3rd or above, just because, just in case. We'll go 5, 4, and 3. Part fitting. Let's have a quick look. mean, everything should be pretty similar. We're not going to use that yet. So 900, they're the same. They're pretty well the same. So are they. They're all pretty close to each other. Righto, so let's continue on. I'm going to get stuck into practice here at the Australian Grand Prix in Sydney. Once we're finished and ready to come back for qualifying, we'll see you then. So don't go anywhere. Rightio guys, we're back, ready to head to qualifying. So we're going to go with super soft and qualifying trim for both drivers. Car set up, triple purple here for Dan Ricciardo. Max Verstappen's got 2 purple faces, so head on into quali. Quick look at the track. Not a lot going on at the moment, so we'll just skip through maybe till 10 minute mark. Let the grip build up a little bit. We'll send Dan out in his first lap, then we'll send out Verstappen maybe 9.5 minute mark. Guys, they'll start whinging soon, no doubt. Yeah, there we go. I knew it wouldn't be long. So let those other guys go out and put some rubber down, then we'll head on out. Oh, there we go. Tyre choice. We're going to go for a set of super softs. Let's go. Let's use our used set. Don't send him out yet, and see if we can get a decent enough time to make it to Q2, the used set of super softs. So we'll set him to auto. We'll go and look at Ricciardo now. Looks like Hamilton's going to post the best lap, 1:28.7 so far. So good and overheated for Dan. Starting his flying lap. Hopefully he's not going to get too much traffic. Overheated and cold for Verstappen, so it's not ideal. But Dan's up, first sector. Keep an eye on Verstappen. He's 2 tenths down. Dan's up again, second sector. See how he goes coming across the line. Will it be enough? Or not quite. 28.769. But that's pretty good for a set of worn tyres. So Verstappen's going to come across the line now in 7th spot, so definitely happy with that. 2nd and 7th, we shouldn't have to go back out for any more laps, especially not with Ricciardo. Maybe Verstappen, depending on how things go. There's no rain around at the moment. So he's in the pits now, Dan is, so is Verstappen. So we'll keep a close eye on what everyone's currently doing. Move my mic headset and scratch my ear. Let's see if we're going to have to go back out with Verstappen or not. I'm really hoping we don't have to. We know we can improve the time, Dan, but there's not much point. There's no point going out and wasting another set of super softs. So Verstappen still comfy there, so I don't know. I don't think we're going to have to go out for another lap. He should be fine. We should be going out now if we need him, but we should be fine, definitely fine. There's only one guy on a hot lap, everyone else is on their way in, so nobody else should leave the pits now. If they do, they're not going to make a lap anyway, so should be the end of Q1. So it looks like it's going to be Magnussen, Palmer, Alonso, Verline and Van Dorn that are going to drop out at the end of Q1. So we've got Hamilton, Ricciardo, Vettel, Raikkonen, Bottas, Massa, Verstappen, Perez, Ocon and Kvyat. Top 10. There we go, it's the end of Q1. Hamilton was taken out first spot just. Dan Ricciardo second, Vettel in third. Let's continue on. Head into the next session. We'll head straight in and quickly pause it. No rain around yet, so we'll wait till the 11-minute mark. We'll send out Verstappen first. We might send out Ricciardo. We really need to get a weather centre as soon as we can. That'll be something that we need to focus on. I know it's not going to help us really to improve our car, but at least it'll help us to see the upcoming weather, especially for qualifying. Even if we don't have it during the race, qualifying, because then we'll know if we need to put out the cars straight away and come out for a quick lap straight up, or we can, if it's raining, and we can wait till the last 3 minutes and then come out and put in a flying lap on soft tyres. Good to know that. So Verstappen's overheated and perfect for his lap, so we'll go and check him out, see how he goes with his first lap. Overheated and good for Ricciardo, so not quite as good as Verstappen. Verstappen's got a bit of pressure as well from behind, from Ericsson it looks like. So at 28.7 for Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen's down 2 tenths, now 3 tenths. Ricciardo's down 2 tenths as well. Verstappen's going to cross the line with a 1:29.2. And what about Ricciardo? Coming across the line with a 1:29.2 as well. So 4th and 5th at the moment. So that's not too bad, we can't complain. Track grip is going to be as high as it's going to be very soon. So I don't think we're going to have to go for another lap again. We should be pretty comfortable there. We've got nearly 7 tenths back to 7 or 8 tenths back to Stroll in P11. So Stroll, Kvyat, Hulkenberg, Grosjean and Ericsson are all on the bubble. They're going to drop out of Q2 if they don't improve their times. So Grosjean's going out for another lap, so's Kvyat, so's Ericsson and Hulkenberg. The only 4 cars on track at the moment. Everyone else seems to be pretty comfortable with where they are. I'll have to wait and see. So Hulkenberg didn't improve his first sector. Ericsson has. Kvyat has as well. We'll look over here. Hulkenberg still didn't improve second sector, neither did Ericsson. Kvyat's improved second sector. Grosjean's hasn't improved on his first sector. Hulkenberg didn't improve. Kvyat did, but didn't move up a spot. There's a few cars going out now. Ocon's going out, Massa's going out, Perez is out, Stroll's out. We should be okay, we shouldn't have to go out again. I'm sure Perez and Ocon are, looks like they're pink cars, but anyway. Well, let's go back to the pits and sit here and wait. So Massa, Perez, Ocon and Stroll are all out on their last attempt at a flying lap. So none of them improved their first sector. So it's up to Stroll now really to improve. Stroll could potentially move into the top 10 here if he gets a good... He has. Stroll's moved into the top 10 and knocked Sainz out just. So it's a great last lap there for Stroll. Let's get into Q3 now. So Ricciardo 4th, Verstappen 5th, happy with that, but it's Hamilton, Vettel and Bottas, top 3 for Q2. Let's continue on now to Q3, the final session before we head into the race. Let's have a look. No water on track at the moment. We might leave him in the pits for a little while, so let this let the track grip build a little bit. There's no rain around at the moment, which is good news. So we'll do the same, maybe 10.5 minutes we'll send out Verstappen. New set of softs, super softs I should say. We'll wait till, let's wait till 9.5 minutes this time for Ricciardo. Try and give me a little bit of a bigger gap. Should probably send him out. Yeah, now there's a huge gap out there. There's no cars around, so everyone else is on their way out. So we're going to have a decent gap there for Ricciardo. No water. Perfect and overheated there for Verstappen. Keep a close eye on how Ricciardo does. Perfect and overheated too. Good and overheated. So still no wet weather around. Verstappen's 2 tenths down first sector, now nearly half a second down. He's got either Vettel or Raikkonen right behind. Come across the line with a 29.2. So not the best time, but he's in 4th at the moment. Let's go and have a look at Ricciardo now. So Verstappen's in 5th. 29.2. Ricciardo's going to do a better time than that. He's going to move up into 5th, so it's going to be 5th and 6th. Red Bull Racing at this point in time. there's no rain, so we're going to have to send Verstappen out again. Send him out at the 5-minute mark. Send him out now. Same set of tyres. Hopefully he can improve a little bit. Ricardo will wait till 4 minutes to go. We'll send him out. So happy with that. 5th and 6th isn't too bad. Guess that's really how they've been going this season anyway. Haven't been having amazing qualifying results, but not too bad either, I suppose. So Verstappen's about to start his flying lap. He was overheated and cold. Overheated and good, I think it was, sorry. Keep an eye on Ricardo now. Just overheated and cold. Yeah, okay. But Verstappen's quicker. Only 1/10 down first sector. Well, now half a second down, so he hasn't done any better in his second sector. Lost a little bit of time, actually. So you won't get in front of Ricardo. He won't improve his time. 29.256 to the 29.231. Ricardo's he's down as well, so he's not going to improve his time. So that's where we're going to stay unless we get knocked back down again. Vettel's currently on pole at the moment, and he's purpled the first sector, so he's getting quicker and quicker. Second sector he's down a little bit. Hamilton's now purpled the first sector. Let's have a look with Vettel when he crosses the line. 29.2, so it didn't improve. Hamilton, I don't think Hamilton's going to improve it either. 29.0. No, he did a 29. I'm looking down here, the wrong spot. 29. 28.7, so he did improve. No, he didn't. 28.5 to 28.7, so no, he didn't improve. Neither did Vettel. Nobody else improved at all. So 5th and 6th for Red Bull Racing with Ricardo in 5th, Verstappen in 6th. So it's not too bad starting positions. Alright, let's continue on. Let's head forward to the race. See if we can see any wet weather. Ooh, bit of wet weather. Starting on inters. Okay, so we're going to go race trim and super softs. You can go super softs and actually race trim and pit stop guru. Is that, yeah, I think, because we're on inters, so that should do, I think. Not going to change setups here or anything. Driver strategy, we're going to attack and overtake. Actually, we're going to go just attack and medium, I think, because there's no point in pushing too hard when it's not wet just yet. So we'll see how this goes, I suppose. So starting in 5th and 6th position. 5 red lights and they're out. We're off for the Australian Grand Prix here in Sydney. Verstappen's moving through the field pretty quick there. He's up to 4th. Unfortunately, Ricardo's back down to 7th. Ricardo's making some moves down the inside, so it's now 6th and 5th spot. Let's have a look at Verstappen. Verstappen's down the inside of Massa, trying to get 4th spot. Not sure if he's going to hold on to it or not. It's going to be around the outside. Tight hairpin there. Looks like Verstappen's going to hold the spot, so he's now in 4th. Massa's dropped back to 5th. Ricardo's still in 6th. Here comes the rain now. So Verstappen's still in 4th. Ricardo still in 6th. We're going to double speed it now. There's Verstappen moving up into 3rd position. Ricardo's still back in 6th. So now I'm going to go attack mode and hybrid mode with both drivers for now. See if we can move through this field any. It's getting wet, mate. We need to be on inters. Anyway, ignore them. So we're going to double speed it. Verstappen's still in 3rd. Ricardo's still in 6th. So Verstappen's having a pretty good race at the moment. I'm going to boost him a little bit down the front straight and see if he can catch up. Use it as like DRS. So boost. There's 60% left. He's still doing his hybrid mode. That was Ricardo, not bloody Verstappen. Anyway, Ricciardo's up into 5th. Might boost Verstappen out of this corner. To this back down and out of all this stuff, 25% roughly. So he's trying to make a move on Hamilton to 2nd. It's down the inside, well done. He's up in the 2nd spot. Going to go back to neutral with tyres now because they're a little bit hot. Still Verstappen 2nd, Ricciardo 5th. Ricciardo's got the fastest lap of the race last time by. So we're going to have to drop back to just high mode and high as well. Ricciardo's in 5th, he's slowly catching up. He had a really quick lap last lap. So he's still saving a lot of fuel in hybrid mode. We'll put them both back into normal or banking mode, or harvest mode I should call it. Ricciardo will boost him down the front. Try and catch back up on the back of Hamilton. So it's now Vettel to Verstappen, Bottas, Hamilton, Ricciardo. We'll triple speed it now. Have a good look at weather. We need to try and make sure these tyres last us a little while. So we're going to go back to push and push for both guys. Verstappen's doing well in 2nd position. Ricciardo's doing pretty well in 5th as well. Boost him down the front straight. Try and get back on the back of Hamilton. 36 laps to go now. Not sure if we're going to get a little bit of rain again later on, but good if you had a weather centre would know whether to go for a set of super softs or mediums. So last lap, Verstappen did a 38.0, 37.9 for Vettel. Ricciardo did a 38.2, so he's not doing too bad lap times. 35 laps to go now. He's right on the back of Hamilton and Bottas. He's trying to make a move on Hamilton, couldn't make it stick there. To go back to neutral, both guys with tyres are starting to get a little bit hot. But they're both doing really well. Verstappen's still in 2nd spot, comfortable, so we're going to put him back to hybrid mode. We're going to leave Ricciardo as he is for now. Still right behind Hamilton and Bottas as well. Track's going to start drying soon. But, next lap we might see go flat out attack just for the next lap with Ricciardo and hybrid mode. See if he can get back onto the back of Hamilton. So Verstappen's still doing really well, still in 2nd spot. A little bit slower than Vettel last lap and a little bit slower than Bottas, but comfortably holding 2nd. Ricciardo's now right on the back of Hamilton as well. Done a 36.8 last time, so he wasn't too much quicker than anybody else around. 37.6 for Verstappen. So the weather's... oh, is it going to go and come back, or is it going to go and stay away? I'm not really sure just yet. That's something I'm going to need to keep a close eye on. To me, it looks like it might go and then come back, so we're going to need to be in fairly soon with Ricciardo. Don't know if we're going to need to stay on inters or not. Let's go attack mode. Ricciardo's going to do one more lap and then come in for another set of inters. It's going to get wet again. Is he going to get wet or just inters wet? That's the question. Oh, I don't really know. We're going to wait. We'll set him up to come in on inters anyway. Not going to recharge. We're going to go for a normal stop. And then we're going to keep a close eye on it. See if anything changes. I can't see anything now, so we're just going to have to go for it. Next lap will be Verstappen's turn in the pits. Everything's good. So you can come out and just go high and push. Verstappen will give you a little bit of a boost through there, not that it's probably not going to help much. We're going to give Ricciardo a bit of a boost, so we're going to go high and neutral when we come out. Actually high and push. Oh, of course there's a mistake. 8.5 seconds. Wow. Yep, somebody needs firing, that's for sure. So Ricciardo's now in 7th. Verstappen is in 8th. We really need to be on wet tyres. It's going to get very wet very soon. The other guys are going to come out on softs. So I don't know if it was worth us staying on inters or not. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. So where are we now? 4th and 5th. Hamilton's on a set of mediums and he's catching Massa like nothing else and moving away from us just as quick. Bottas is just behind Verstappen now, so maybe we should have came out on a set of softs. We need to come in for a set of wets fairly soon as well, so let's go hybrid mode. Both guys just to save a little bit of fuel. So we're in 3rd and 4th at the moment. 2 guys in 1st are on medium tyres. So yeah, they're starting to pull away. They did a 1:48. Hamilton's last lap we did a 42:43. So, but Hamilton's going to be way faster this lap, no doubt. So we're now 3rd and 4th. Hamilton did a 33.6 and we did a 42, so definitely slower at the moment. But the rain's going to start coming now. It's just a matter of whether we need to come in for wets or stay on inters. It's one of those 50-50 things, isn't it? We just don't know just yet because we don't have the weather centre to tell us. I don't think we're going to need to come in for wets. I think we're just going to stay on air inters because it's going to get wet, really wet, then it's going to start to dry again by the looks of that. So still 4th and 5th now. Stroll is right behind Verstappen. It's gone down the inside of Verstappen there. So back to 6th for Verstappen. Stroll's came through now. Alonso's came through as well. So with any guys that are out on inters, Massa and Raikkonen and Perez are out on wets. I'm not sure why, but anyway. Bring Ricciardo in. Put him on a set of wets. And then we might bring Verstappen in next lap for a set of wets and then go back to a set of inters maybe. Hopefully we can try and bring this gap down between us and Hamilton and Bottas. Kvyat, so you can attack and overtake. You can attack and overtake this lap as well. Bring him in for a set of wets. And see what happens, I guess. But now it's starting to get wet. We're starting to pick up some speed, which is good. Boost you out of there. Oop, wrong button. Boost. So Verstappen will be in this lap. Any of the other cars ahead coming in just yet? Not yet. So this may help us a fair bit. I'll have to go hybrid mode with both. Not that that's going to help Verstappen too much. Just put him back to high. Go back to neutral and high. You can go high and high and attack until you get a little bit too hot. Then we'll bring you back down. So Hamilton's pitted and he's come out on a set of wets and he's well and truly way out in front of us now. So he's 57 seconds, 40 seconds ahead of us. You can go back to push. You can go to push and push. Both of these can be in push and push for now. Car conditions not too bad. Oh, some big thunderstorms coming through at the moment. So we're going to have to stay on these wet tyres for now, and then we're probably going to have to come in for a set of inters eventually. So Verstappen's up into 3rd now. Ricciardo's going to move up into 4th spot. We're still 43 seconds off the lead. Hamilton and Bottas are way out in front. Kvyat's made a move on Ricciardo. Go back and have a look. Yeah, we're close to each other. Keep a close eye on it now because we're going to have to come in for a set of inters. don't want to be out on a set of wets for too long. Julian Palmer's still on bloody softs, so I don't know what these guys are thinking with their setups. But anyway, go back to neutral with Verstappen because his tyres get a little bit hot. Ricciardo's aren't too bad. We're going to have to come in for a set of inters. Ricciardo will come in first for inters. We'll leave Verstappen out for a little bit longer. How many? 20 laps potentially. They will last, so we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Ricciardo really needs to get ahead of Kvyat here, but we don't want to push him too hard right now. He's doing okay. Put him back to neutral. The track still soaked, but it's going to dry out fairly quick. So we might bring him in next lap. So let's go attack and overtake, boost. Come in for a set of inters. Actually, how many laps to go? 16. So that should be enough to get us to the end if we don't need to come back in for another set of wets. So let's go and have a look at Verstappen now. He'll come in the lap after. So as soon as we get around to this last corner, here, we'll boost him. So Ricciardo can come out on high and push on his set of inters. Verstappen will come in for another set of inters. We might actually just fix his front wing. Oh, it takes an extra 5 seconds. Well, not really, but 2 seconds. Balance stop. So Ricciardo's out on his inters now. He's actually catching Hamilton at the moment, so he was. Verstappen's going to be in this lap, so he's going to come out on high and push as well. See if he has another issue with the stop. No, great news. 6.8 seconds, he's back out. He's still going to be in 4th spot. Ricciardo's in 6th. Oh, we might need to come back in for a set of wets again towards the end of the race. Oh, okay. So, it's still there for some reason. Verstappen, see what sort of lap he's done this lap around. Done a 54.9. Wow, that's slow. Ricciardo's done a 37.9. Well, that's because he just pitted, didn't he? Yeah, 37.9. Hamilton's done a 41. So it's doing well. Hopefully these are going to be the right tyres to stay on. I'm not going to be 100% sure just yet. I'll have to wait and see. Looks like Verstappen's catching Hamilton pretty quick now. So 39.0 to Hamilton's 46. 37.8 for Ricciardo. So we're definitely catching the leaders. It's just a matter of whether we're going to need to pit again. Hopefully we're not going to have to. So we'll still have to keep a close eye on our fuel economy. Might hybrid both these guys just for now. Try and conserve a little bit of fuel. So Verstappen has done a 36.7 and a 37.4 for Ricciardo to a 46. So we're catching 10 seconds a lap on the leaders. So in 3 laps time, we will be right behind Bottas and Hamilton, hopefully. Depending on whether they pit for a set of inters now, which Hamilton's not in, Bottas isn't in either. 10 laps to go. So our strategy may pay out in the end. No, it's going to get a little bit wetter again, but not a wet enough wets. So we're on the right set of tyres. We just hope we can keep these tyres to the end of the race now. So we've got over a lap of excess fuel in the tank, which is good. So we know we've got a little bit there to use if we need to. Verstappen is now 14 seconds off the lead. Neither leaders are in again. So Verstappen's done a 37.3. Bottas has done a 47 and Hamilton's done a 51. So we're quicker than the leaders. Verstappen might be right on the back of Bottas at the end of this lap. Currently 3rd and 4th. Can Red Bull Racing pull out a 1-2 in their first race? Dan Ricciardo's home track. There goes Verstappen on Magnussen. Right behind Bottas now. So Something fell off the front wing. Should be right. Don't worry about it. So 38.7 to a 47 for Verstappen versus Bottas. So I have to keep a close eye on these tyres as well. Hoping they're going to have enough in them to get us to the end. Verstappen's now in second spot. Ricciardo's going to be right on the back of Bottas soon, hopefully. So 40 flat for Verstappen, 42 for Hamilton. Looks like Hamilton's going to be in this lap. No, he's not, but he's got issues with his car. That could help us as well. So 38.2 to a 46, 40.6 I should say. So hopefully we're still on the right set of tyres. Right behind Hamilton now, Verstappen is. Back to neutral. Both doing pretty well. Not sure if we should boost him or just leave it for now. We're right behind. Hamilton's going to have to pit again anyway, so we don't have to be too stressed about it. We just need to conserve these tyres. Yep, Hamilton's going to be in this lap, so let's boost Verstappen through here. Get right on his tail. Looks like Bottas is going to be in as well. We have a look at Hamilton. In. Oh, Bottas has had to wait a little bit. That's not ideal for them. There's only 4 laps to go now. His front wing's at 20%. It's not too bad. Going to boost Dan down through here. Put him back to push. Put both back to push. We've done really well. 10 seconds from Verstappen back to Ricciardo, and Bottas is another 13 seconds behind Ricciardo. It's just a matter of tyres now. We've only got 3 to go. Ricciardo's going to be close with tyres. Might be a little bit of a concern, but I don't. He should have enough to hold on, I hope. It's going to be 2 to go now. I don't know if he's worth putting on conserve with his tyre, because I don't think it's going to matter too much. Conserve, overtake, and hybrid. See what we can do. Bottas is definitely catching Ricciardo. There's only going to be 1 lap to go now. So we're just going to attack. Overtake and attack. Yeah, Ricciardo's still got a bit of room back to Bottas, but he's down to 21% tyre wear. His front wing's down to 20%, so he should still be okay. Bottas isn't catching, so that's good news. So Ricciardo is still doing well in second. Here comes Verstappen to take the win. So Ricciardo is going to come home in second. So that's a Red Bull 1-2 for our first race in a Formula 1 2017 Motorsport Manager series. So Verstappen P1, Ricciardo P2, Bottas P3, Raikkonen 4th, Massa 5th, Kvyat 6th, Van der Waal 7th, Hamilton 8th, Alonso 9th, Vettel 10th. So I really didn't think Hamilton would finish in 8th. That's a fair way down for him, but it is what it is, I suppose. We can't do much about it, can we? Well, we can't do anything about it. We don't care, to be honest, because we've got the result we wanted. We probably could have put mediums on here, probably like they did. But it worked out well in the end, so it doesn't matter. So Verstappen's came home in first position, Ricciardo's second. So 25 points for Verstappen, 18 for Ricciardo. First and second in the championship. We're going to be leading Constructors' Championship by 24 points over AMG Petronas. Great result there, guys, for our first race in the Formula 1 2017 mod here in Motorsport Manager. If you guys liked it, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, and let me know if you think this is going to be a good series and something you're going to be interested in watching, because I know I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully we can make Red Bull win the championship and even get them going back to back to back. Hopefully. So some good boosts here for both drivers, which is good. New personality trait, +5 morale, +15 morale. So we came first out of third. Chairman happiness is now 94%. Marketability is 79%. So we still need to build this a little bit. Extra $1 million in our back pocket, which is going to help us with building up our engines. So we're not too stressed about this. So I'm not sure if we go back GP2. None of those names really look familiar to me. I don't really watch GP2 or GP3 to be honest. Will Evans came home in 6th. Got M Evans there as well. I'm not sure if brothers, cousins, whatever. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. As I said, if you did, leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed already to our channel, please do so to continue to follow this, our Formula 1 2017 Motorsport Manager career. Hopefully I'm going to put one episode out every week. We're also going to hopefully continue to do our GT Challenger series. If we don't get fired, we're looking good at the moment, but you never know. We've also got our Road to Formula 1 modded series with our More Money mod. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, the usual stuff. It's been Brito's Gaming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you when we come back for episode number 2 when we head to the Beijing Grand Prix in China.